Okay, hog she irish on mord. Yes, I heard from the table. Magazine. So hog she irish on mord.
Take a magazine from the table.
Took a magazine from the table. I guess lig she go rib she all live.
I took it to go and read it.
You wanna know what that means?
We tended to read it.
We tended to read it. Okay. All right. We'll get in and see them. There's a lot of idioms in this one.
How come you always put lots of idioms for us? Oh, did you get union?
It's either that or you'll be reading Doom Warrior and Dart. So.
We like idioms.
So, guy number one. So, Tarish the Holam a wonk a her Aaron Olis, when a Karti Credvasa a Gidjuway, so it's only half a sentence. So, after Colam had informed his bank about the credit cards that were stolen from him. So, two things here. First of all, the expression Tarish literally means just after, okay? And this sentence shows you how you would say after I did something, I did something else. Okay, so the way you do that is you say tar esh da, and whoever the person is that did that. Okay, so in this case kolam. So tar esh da kolam means after kolam whatever. In this case, informing his bank. Okay, and the way you say that is, I'll read it literally first. So tar esh means after. The kolam means like for kolam. So after for kolam, a wonk, his bank, a her to put, era and olas means on the information. Okay, or to inform. Fui is about, nakarti credvasa are the credit cards or the cards of credit. A gidjuwai that were stolen from him. Okay? So if you so I have some examples in below of the Tarish thing, okay? So if you want to say, after I got up, I ate my breakfast, you would say, Tarish dom airi, jihmem breakfasta, okay? Tarish dom airi, jihmem breakfasta. Okay, so literally it's like, after for me to get up, ate I my breakfast, okay? So the part after the comment is more or less the way you would normally just say the sentence, but you have to flip the words around in Tarish da, okay, which we'll see in a second, in a couple sentences down. Now also on that first one, you could say Tarish airi dom, jikmem rikfasta, so the dom can kind of go to the end of that little clause there.
Now what is airi, the verbal noun?
Airi is the verbal noun, yeah. Okay, so it shall become clear as we look at some more of this. So verbal noun is the like if instead of if. If is eat, if is eating. So it's the one you use with egg. Egg airi is getting up. Okay. That's the one where you had the bingo game with all the verbs on it. Those are all verbal nouns. Okay. So number two, after you went out, what did you do? Taresh dich dolamach karavinyatu. So taresh dich dolamach, which means after for you to going out, what did you do? What karavinyatu? Okay. So taresh dich dolamach karavinyatu. Okay. Basically, make it clear what's different here. How would you say I got up? Close. Diary man. Okay. Diary man means I got up. Diary man, imagine I got up in the morning. Okay. The word "iri" spelled this way means to get up or getting up, okay? And so that's the one you use here. So Tarish dom airi, after me getting up, jitna moving fast, I ate my breakfast, okay? So if you have one of those charts, those colored charts, which I have some here, there's a column in there for anambriyaharta, which is the verbal noun, and that's what these forms are, okay? Now, the second sentence was Tarish dit dolamach karavinyatu. So after you went out, what did you do? How do you say I went out? Hui. Hui me. So hui is went. Hui me mach is I went out. And that's an irregular word, so it becomes dol, means to go, or going. A dol. Amach is going.
How do you know that they mean they're going and not drinking?
Huh? Cúig? Oh. You don't know what they're going out to do. Cúig mema, okay? So number 3. After he came back, he went to sleep. Taresh do chachtarash huisha ali. So taresh do, after for him, chachtarash means to come back. Huisha, he went, ali, to bed. Okay? So how do you say he came back? Or he came back? Hanig. Hanig means came. Hanig she'erash, and that becomes chacht, to come, chacht. Okay? Yeah, many of these are regular, okay? So, chachtarash means to come back, okay? Sentence D. After talking with him, she returned home. Tareshji lawerchlesh dilshiawalya. So tareshji, after for her, lawerchlesh, speaking with him, or to speak with him, dilshi, she returned awalya home. Okay? So tareshji lawerchlesh dilshiawalya. Okay, does anyone know how we would say she spoke with him? Lower shilesh. Okay? So the word lower, okay, becomes lower. So you don't, unless you know the word, you're not going to know what the verbal noun is with respect to the main word, usually. Okay? So lower becomes lower, just means to talk. Okay? So tarishti lower chilesh doshi awalya. Okay, sentence E. So after hearing that, we were happy. Or we were happy since hearing that. So taresh doing Asian achlishtail ta'ahasoring. So taresh doing Asian achlishtail ta'ahasoring. Achlishtail ta'ahasoring. So there is so taresh doing means after for us. Asian achlishtail, that to hear. There is ta'ahasoring, there is happiness on us. So we are happy after having heard that. Okay, because it's that. A shin.
It's that.
Yeah. You don't usually just say shin, you have to say a shin, that. Literally it, that. Okay? How do you say we heard that? You heard what we heard? Here?
This Joel Adunia.
It's actually a little different.
Which?
Bob. Hula. Or hula too, did you hear? Hula. Hula which a shin. So heard we that. Okay?
Wait, what's the shen then?
The a is just, if we just had hula which a, that means we heard it. But hula which a shin, we heard that. Okay? And how would you say we heard this? Hula which a show. So this. Okay? Alright? So Tarish doing Nation of Fishtal, so after hearing that, Ta'ahasoren, we're happy. Okay? And several of these words are irregular. Okay? Yeah, almost all of them, but main reason though, I guess these are sentences, there would be more common sentences too. Okay? So sentence F, after you saw him, what did you do? So Taresh leave a ekal kararinishif. Okay? So Taresh Dev is after for y'all. Ea ekal, him to see. Kararinishif, what did you do? Okay? So how would you say you saw him? So remember the word saw? Hanik. I'll put Shiv in here. Hanik Shiv A. You saw him. Okay? Hanik me I saw. Okay?
Is that you plural then?
Yeah. Yeah. Okay? And the last one, after going to Ireland, they don't want to return home. Okay.
Not leave.
So Taresh Dóibh Dul Gohéireann Níor Mhaileo Fila Abhaile. So Taresh Dóibh, after for them, Dul Gohéireann, to go to Ireland, Níor Mhaileo, they wouldn't want Fila Abhaile, to return home. Okay. So Taresh Dóibh Dul Gohéireann
Rest of
Rest
the
of the
Heron.
Heron.
Níor Mhaileo Fila Abhaile.
Yerwalia, Pilia,
Okay. And that word Fila is the same one we had a couple others. Dul Shiavalia in sentence D. She returned home. Okay. How would you say they went to Ireland?
Dole,
We had
Dole
a
Shir, Dole Shir. Cúig Shir.
Who she'd go down.
Go Aaron.
Well, Aaron.
Go Heron.
Aaron.